Hi Scorpio, this is your September monthly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll get you an advice for the whole month of September. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love in September. We have the Chariot, we have the King of Wands clarified by the Two of Cups, we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Page of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We also have a lot of Earth on the table, right? Every single card in the potential outcome is a Pentacle card. Right, so yeah, it could be an earth sign. Anyway, you're dealing with the King of Wands, right? The second card from the left. And it's a very straightforward reading, Scorpio. It doesn't make it any less beautiful, any less amazing, but what I'm trying to say is like there is no twists to this story, right? There is no obstacles either. I don't see any obstacles. I don't see any issues, right? The first 3 cards that actually came out were the Chariot, the King of Wands, and the Three of Cups. That was before I clarified them. And that is a very straightforward reading. You are going to some kind of an event or a party or a gathering or a concert or a show, right? And that's where you could be meeting this person. Or if you're traveling in September, you could be meeting this person while you're on the road. You could also be meeting this person at some kind of a car show or service station or dealership, right? That's the Chariot card, the first card that came out. It could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is all about either a vehicle or you going somewhere, right? The King of Wands is the person you're dealing with, right? It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, they could also be somebody who is with an initiative, somebody who is easy to get up and go, you know, somebody who is like very enthusiastic, somebody who is an explorer, right? And the Three of Cups right next to the King of Wands is where you guys are meeting or how you guys are meeting. The Three of Cups is a card of a celebration. It's a card of a union or a reunion. For some of you, if you're going to some kind of a reunion, you could be meeting this person there. The Three of Cups is a card of a show, a party, event, gathering, concert, what have you. Right? Perhaps you're traveling to a concert, right? Which is in another state or another country, another city. That's where you could be meeting this person. But it's a card of a celebration, right? And I clarified the King of Wands. We got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of 2 people seeing eye to eye, 2 people feeling the same way towards one another. So I think it's going to be, you know, a very quick connection. Almost instantly, if not instantly. Instant chemistry, right? And the Three of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups. It's one of the 2 aces, by the way, so you got 2 aces on the table. That's great. And the Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love, right? Like I said, you know, you will very quickly get on the same page. Very quickly. No obstacles, no compromises, nothing to sacrifice. In the potential outcome, as I already mentioned, we've got every single Pentacle card, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is the second ace. It often does come through as a proposal. Or the Ace of Pentacles, perhaps it's an offer to move in together, to make it serious, to make it official. You know, the Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. The Page of Pentacles, the first card in there. The Page of Pentacles often comes through as a card of something tangible, something you can touch. So it could be keys to their apartment or to their house, or if the 2 of you decide to move in together, that's the keys to that place. The Page of Pentacles could be also a piece of jewelry in a small box, if you know what I mean. The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, and in this case, this is the 2 of you building this together from the ground up, establishing a solid foundation because both of you see the potential, both of you want it to work out, both of you want it to succeed, and therefore it makes total sense for the 2 of you to put time, effort, whatever is necessary into it. Basically, like I said, build it. Right, establish that foundation. And the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, the icing on this cake, is a card of a wish come true. It is one of the wish come true cards in the tarot deck. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So yeah, you see how we have lots of cups on the left and then all pentacles in the potential outcome. I'm not saying it's going to become boring and stale. No, it's the two of you, establishing this, taking it really, really seriously. But the Ace of Pentacles is no joke. Neither is the Ace of Cups, but the Ace of Pentacles is, to me personally, the ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle or insult the other aces, but the Ace of Pentacles is like a bundle. It's like a package. All aces combined into one. That usually means, yeah, let's get serious, let's build this, let's take it to the next level. Right? Again, very straightforward reading. Scorpio, right? No twist to the story, at least nothing that I see at this point. Really happy for you, Scorpio. Congratulations. Scorpio, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do a couple of more spreads, maybe 3 spreads. We'll see how it plays out. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Scorpio, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Hangman clarified by the Ten of Swords. We have the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries or whatever your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other zodiac sign is. The phrase I keep hearing is that no more waiting around, no more dragging your feet, no more putting it to the later time. Let's do this. Let's do this now. And now you'll do it. And by now I mean in September. We got 4 major arcana cards on the table out of 5 cards. As a matter of fact, the only non-major arcana card is a clarifier. That 10 of Swords all the way to your left. The Ten of Swords is a card of an ending, an abrupt ending, as a matter of fact. And what's coming to an end, to the end, is the Hangman energy. The Hangman, in this case, is a card of stagnation, nothing happening. So perhaps you've been thinking and talking about it, whatever it is you're about to do, whatever journey you're about to embark upon. It's been sitting on the shelf for a while, right? And for whatever reason, you've been putting it off, but this month you're going to be like, let's just do this, let's just go for it. Perhaps it's a little bit risky, because the Fool on the bottom of the deck is a card of taking a risk, right? But pretty much every new beginning involves risk, right? It could be a 5% of a risk or 90% of a risk, or anywhere in between. So the Fool is a card of something risky and something perhaps you haven't done before, haven't tried before, whatever that is. But in September, you're definitely finally going for it. The Sun in the middle is the personal Leo card, or the Sun is a card of clarity. So yes, the clarity is finally reached that you guys gotta do it. And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, And whenever the Sun and the Fool come out in the same spread, I always point out the similarities between those two cards, right? In the right upper corner of the Fool card, we have the Sun. And then we have the actual Sun card with the Sun in it. And the gesture of the person on the Fool card and the kid in the Sun card, to me personally, look identical. You see how they've got their arms spread out, right? Both of them do. And to me personally, this is a gesture of a very happy individual. The Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck. Yeah, this is you guys starting this, whatever that is. You could be picking up a new hobby, right? Perhaps you're gonna take a class together, ballroom dancing class, or rock climbing, or diving class, or skydiving class. Or perhaps you're gonna go on a trip together. Whatever that is, you're definitely finally doing it this month. And you're gonna be really happy that you finally decided to do it. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, in September. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the 4 of Cups clarified by the 5 of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the 9 of Wands clarified by the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. And we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Well, whatever their zodiac sign is, the answer is absolutely not. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, it could be a Taurus you're dealing with, or the Hierophant is perhaps what they're going to offer you, a commitment. This is a card of a commitment or marriage, right? But you're so not having it. The Queen of Cups kind of in the middle, that's you, right? Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And all other cards except for the Hierophant are talking about one thing and one thing only. You're rejecting this person. There is absolutely no way you're going back to this person. It's like the 4 of Cups To the left from the Queen of Cups is a card of a rejection. The Five of Swords is you slamming the door into this person's face and walking away from them. The Nine of Wands, right to the right from the Queen of Cups, is a card of a wounded warrior. This is you putting up a wall between you and them. The Five of Pentacles, this is them crawling back with their tails, with their tail between their legs, wherever they came from. And with the Two of Swords, this is you not opening up, saying heck no. All right, so yeah, we do have Mercury in retrograde in September, and a whole bunch of other planets in retrograde. You may have more than one person trying to get back together with you, but you're going to be very persistent and consistent. The answer is still going to be no. Even if they offer you a commitment with the Hierophant. Perhaps it's just too late. This ship has sailed, this train has left the station. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio. In September, we have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Devil. We have the Two of Cups, the King of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we've got the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and Capricorn. You're dealing with this King of Swords, right? The King of Swords could be, when it comes to work, business, and the finances, it's a professional. Right? Somebody who is really good at what they do. It could be a lawyer, it could be a boss at work, it could be a recruiter, a professional, somebody who is focusing on that particular thing that they work with. Right? The King of Swords could also be somebody who is very straightforward, very direct, very honest. Right? And that's what I see here. You could be establishing some kind of a partnership or an alliance with this person. Or if you're looking for a new job, perhaps this person will help you to find a new job. Or this person will want to start a business with you, right? We start off with the Ten of Swords, and it's clarified by the Devil. The Devil is the personal Capricorn card. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. If that's the case, then you are shutting that person down. Right? But for most of you, the Devil in this case, it could be your existing workplace, right? And in that case, it's very toxic. It's a very toxic environment. People there are not friendly. People there do not want to help you out with anything, right? The Devil could be you feeling like you're almost literally chained down to your desk. You see how in the Devil card we have the chain going between those two people. Perhaps it's a contract and you didn't read the fine print as you were signing the contract, and this King of Swords could be a lawyer who helps you to get out of that contract. Something along those lines. With the Devil card, there's always a catch, or it's just toxic, or it could be a dead-end job, or something wrong about your existing workplace environment or business place environment. But the good news is that it's coming to an end. The Ten of Swords is a card of an ending, right? Here comes the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is my handshake card, and this is a handshake between you and that King of Swords, right? The King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning, or a card of taking action. It's also a card of clarity, right? Then perhaps the Ace of Swords is the ace that's going to be used to free you from all those chains, to free you from that toxic environment, right? Like I said, it could be a professional, a lawyer, or somebody like that. Or somebody who wants to do business with you, or somebody who's going to help you find that job, a new job. The Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is, every once in a while, Page of Pentacles comes through as paperwork, right? So I think this King of Swords, who is going to be involved here, it will require paperwork in some shape or form, right? The Page of Pentacles could also be a side gig or money. Right, because the pentacles are all about money. Right, whatever is going on, I think this King of Swords will be very important to you, because, like I said, they will either help you or they will partner up with you. They will establish some kind of an alliance with you, and they will be there for you. Whatever you need this person for, I think they will be there for you. All right, cool. Here's the advice or word of wisdom for you, Scorpio, for the whole month of September. We have the King of Swords, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Nine of Cups, and we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. This is pretty much the same thing as in the work, business, and finances spread I did for you a couple of minutes ago. This is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads, but it's pretty much the same thing. The advice for you is to work with this King of Swords, right? It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or this person is a professional, you know, a lawyer or a recruiter or somebody who's going to help you out with your situation that we saw in the work, business, and finances spread. Death on the bottom of the deck, that would be your major arcana card, Scorpio, right? The Three of Wands in the middle is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And the thing about the Three of Wands, it often comes through as a card of making future plans, right? Or that card has always to do with what comes towards us, right? Because the person in the Three of Wands got their back turned to the past and they're looking into the future. They're waiting for those ships to arrive. The Six of Swords is moving on or getting out of some kind of a predicament, because the Six of Swords is a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. And again, I think this King of Swords will be able to assist you with that. And the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Six of Swords, is a card of a wish come true, and at the same time it's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So you'll be glad you've asked this King of Swords, or you've hired this, or you consulted this King of Swords, because they will help you with whatever that thing with your work, business, and finances is. That devil with the Ten of Swords. Alright, so that's the advice. Scorpio. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing September.